Again, you know, your matchmaking is very good because it's got me confused, and I've always felt like I have the rubric of boxing figured out as a writer. What makes this fight between Canelo and Amir Khan so interesting?
It's a special fight, and I'll tell you why. Everybody that knows Mexican boxers, strong, aggressive, they like to fight. But one of the kryptonites and one of the issues that, and I'm Mexican, is speed. And when you talk speed, you talk a neutralizer against that strength. You get frustrated, you don't throw as much. And if anybody brings speed, it's Amir Khan. The kid is very fast. Maybe one of the reasons that Floyd and Manny didn't want to fight him, because he's either as fast or faster than both of them. So it's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun to see. On one side, you have a strong, counter-puncher, not aggressive, a counter-puncher versus a very fast, skillful fighter who has a lot of experience from the Olympics into the pro.
Okay, and I guess one thing that I'm interested in a storyline is, would Canelo be able to recover if he lost from this? I'm pretty sure he would, but would the fans be a little harsh on him if Amir Khan kind of dominated him?
The fans are always going to be the critics. There's always going to be a side. Look, he has fans that love him, and he has fans that don't, that criticize every move. If he loses, he's 25 years old. I don't know any other 25-year-old who has accomplished as much or has fought the list of fighters that he has at 25. So can he recover? Yes, of course he could recover. Anybody can recover from a loss. The fans don't put so much emphasis on an O. They put more emphasis on great fights. They'll remember 10 years from now if it was a great fight, not if he lost.
Okay, that's a great point, because I was thinking the other day, Earl Spence, you see Earl Spence, top prospect. Canelo's younger than Earl Spence, and he's been in all these pay-per-view fights, and Earl Spence hasn't really even had that big step up. So I feel like that proves your point right there.
A lot of things is happening is we forget how old he is, because he's been in so many fights. He has so many fights. He's been around for a few years. Kid turned pro at 15, turned pro, but what I meant to say, he's been pro 10 years. That's why we forget he's 25 years old. So, you know, that has a lot to do with it. When we think, how many years ago was Marvin Hagler and Tommy Hearns? We never remember, oh, Tommy Hearns lost that fight. No, we remember it was 3 of the best rounds of boxing.
So that's like the methodology right now, is to shift away from wins, losses, and just put on good fights. And even if you lose, you're going to be back in the mix because the fans are going to love that you gave it your all.
We still talk about, and it's an era that I love, we still talk about today, Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns, Marvin Hagler, Roberto Duran, Wilfredo Benitez. None of them retired undefeated, but they all fought each other. They fought the best.
T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, how cool is that going to be to open it up?
That's awesome. It's great to be a part of this event, opening up a brand new arena for the fighters, for the promoters, for everybody involved, for the casino. It's just great because that's what Golden Boy is about, taking those first steps, opening up, taking these risks, doing things a little different. And, you know, some will pay, some won't, but we're willing to do it for the fans.
Conversely, do you think Amir Khan is a fighter who people don't value accurately? They might look at a fight or two, but they don't really look at the full body of work that he has and the problems he brings to a lot of fighters.
No, I think it's not general. I mean, Amir Khan has a lot of love from his fans in the UK. I've seen fighters, I've talked to some of them, and a lot of them are saying, hey, Tyson Fury, for instance, went on record, hey, I beat Klitschko, why can't Amir beat Canelo? David Haye, he's getting a lot of support, he has a lot of love from his fans, and it's just, you know what, like it's all said. At the end of the day, there's that fan that's not happy is always going to be unhappy with whatever you put in front of him.
Are you going to bring any shows to Northern California?
Well, let's start right now with this co-main event tonight, Joseph Diaz against Jason Velez. I hope the fans love it. I'm excited about it. It's a very good fight. It's a very even fight. You got 2 young, hungry fighters that are willing to do it.